My job title is Director of the London Food Centre. The London Food Centre is the university's business unit in food science and technology. So what I do is I make contact with food businesses and tell them about all the things that the whole university, not just the food scientists, can potentially do for them, and try to put together projects which we then carry out and they pay for.
What is your main area of expertise?
I spent most of my career in the bakeries part of the food business. So that's looking particularly at the proteins in bakery products like gluten and the way that behaves.
Are there any services that you offer?
Yes, the London Food Centre is here to help particularly small and medium-sized food businesses and start-up businesses as well, because this is an applied science university, so we're not always doing sort of fundamental research. It's often things which are much more useful right now to businesses, and so there's a lot that we can teach young businesses who perhaps don't have all the skills they need.
Is there a lack of innovative equipment or tools that are used to carry out your research to its full potential?
There's plenty of innovative kit around. It tends to be very expensive. Let me give you a case in point. We do a lot of work on bakery products, particularly bread. When you're working with bread, one of the things you often want to measure is the volume of the loaf. Now, a loaf of bread is in a regular shape. So the traditional way of measuring the volume is what we call seed displacement. Basically, you've got a big box, you fill it with seeds and you weigh them. Then you take some of the seeds out, put your loaf in, and fill it again with your seeds, and you see which seeds you left over, the weight of the seeds that you left over with. That tells you from the density of the seeds what the volume of your loaf is. Now that's quite laborious, but it works and it's very accurate.
Thank you very much, Dr. Brock.